Wear nice shoes and why it matters. Welcome back to Better Man by S.A.K, where I want you to be your best version. I knew the power of shoes ever since I was 3 because that's the year I was able to get my first brand new pair of shoes without having to wear my sister's hand-me-downs. In one of my videos, I mentioned when I got that first pair of shoes, I ran around the living room couch in circles and circles until my parents stopped me because it meant so much. And it's meant so much ever since. And I hope it means something to you. And if not, I hope to raise the value on your view of shoes. The backdrop here is the sweater from Cosmopolitan, the hotel. When I was there in January late night, I bought this sweater for way too much. And I was almost gonna get rid of it and then realized it would be kind of cute to put right here while I do this video. I had a choice. And you do too, every morning when you decide what shoes to wear. In my opinion, shoes completes the outfit. And if you're a woman, shoes and a handbag fully completes your look. You may ask, why is this girl talking about, women's shoes on a channel for men? It's for both men and women. I'm not necessarily going to go into men's shoe wear here on this channel. That would be more for my private clients. I will say a tip at the end of the video about, men's shoes. This video is to help you better understand how some women might think and value shoes. Women like myself do enjoy nice shoes. And when a man gets a woman a pair of shoes that she's gonna keep probably for the rest of her life, it's impactful. And I want you to have that same impact on the lady of your life, because once you do, they're gonna always think of you when they wear the shoes. That's just a little secret. My CEO was in town this past week and we had a town hall, and I was just wondering, what should I wear? What should I wear? We were told to wear business casual, but when they say something like that, I always feel like I need to dress professional. I had a choice. I realized I was gonna wear all black dress from Banana Republic, black blazer from Banana Republic, and then I was like, let's do black tights too. Let's just do very formal. And then I was wondering, well, what shoe? Because in my mind, I already know the shoe completes the look, but it also creates the statement. In my head, I went back and forth. It was a little bit of a dilemma because the shoe I wanted to wear was gonna be a statement piece. And I told myself, no, I can't wear this shoe. And then my other side of the brain said, yes, you must wear this shoe. You must wear the shoe for the channel and tell your viewers what exactly happened when you wore the shoe. I was trying to think like Earl Nightingale, because Earl Nightingale had a segment on acres of diamonds. You're literally standing in acres of diamonds. So I translated it to my own life and I said, if I'm gonna wear these gold shoes, I'm going to be literally standing in gold, acres of gold. So wherever I move is just gonna be treasures. And that's the mentality I took once I put on the shoe and drove to the event. I'm just gonna go through what happened. I was running a little bit late when I was fighting traffic. There was the university traffic, and then there was also construction. I had 10 minutes to spare to get there on time. At that point, if you're ever running late, need parking, need help just in general, you can call out your helper guides. So what I did was say, helper guides, please help me get there safely and close parking. So after I did that, the traffic cleared, the lights all started to become green, and everything just opened up for me to get there on time. So I got there probably 3 or 4 minutes before 8 o'clock is when I was supposed to be there. And I was like, okay, the last thing is parking, because it's a venue where they don't have really good parking and they typically have valet. So I was worried. And randomly, a spot was open right next to the black SUV where all the executives parked. And for a second there, I just stopped and thought, this really does work. And I wanted to tell you about it because if you need more help just getting places safely, parking, and just even IT help, you can say, helper guides, can you please help me out and say what you need? Thank you. Thank you so much if you're listening, and I'm pretty sure you are because they're always with you. I've realized that your guides need to be acknowledged before they can help you. If you're needing more help in your life, I'm inviting you to ask your helper guides. In a nutshell, let's just say the event was a smash hit. I showed up, the CEO knew my name, shook my hand. I won all the prizes. They probably said my name like 14 times during that event. And I was a little bit embarrassed at some point because I was like, okay, these shoes are just powerful. I don't regret wearing the shoes. I was worried about some of the judgments that could have been made, and they probably were, but I didn't care because the feeling I had wearing the shoes, the confidence, and the experience. So I would have to say shoes give you confidence and experience, because who doesn't remember the times they've had in certain shoes? And that's pretty much the reason why I'm talking about them. I'm not saying everyone needs to go out and buy designer shoes. That's exactly the opposite what I'm trying to say. But if you have old, blown out, dirty shoes that have been worn past their life, it's time to throw them out. I'm guilty of throwing out some past ex's shoes. They keep these flip-flops until they're blown out. There's also been times when they've had blood on their shoes. I'm all about bloody shoes, okay? Like, aren't we all? But that was actual blood because they did surgeries. I'm not asking for you to always wear brand new shoes, but at least keep them clean. And men, I'd have to give a little bit credit to men at this point, because a lot of men out there do wear those fresh Jordans with a matching shirt, and you could just tell they care about their appearance. And hats off to you if that's you out there watching this, because I see the time, the value, the care that's put into those outfits, and I appreciate it because some of us are dressing like slobs. This is the first pair of like designer shoe I've ever had. And just a little tip, if anyone has shoes like this or planning on getting some in the near future that doesn't know this tip, it's a good one. And it's gonna save you your shoe, because these are investments. This shoe did get me kicked out of a casino. You may ask, how the heck did that happen? Well, it's because I didn't break them in before I went to the casino, and I was having a really hard time walking in them. It's a good idea to break them in before you go to things like that, because it wasn't just me that had to leave. It was like a party of 10. And that was kind of embarrassing. If you do get Louis Vuittons, like men, women, it's important to protect the sole. As you can see, it's like a glossy finish here, but I had this sole lined by a shoemaker. These shoes are 8 years old. They don't look like it. Sometimes you see people with shoes like this and the bottom's all scratched off. That's someone that didn't know about that trick. These shoes are, yes, expensive, but they're also something I'm gonna keep for the rest of my life. You'll probably never see me wear this shoe outside the house because, one, it's slightly too big for me. Getting the right size is super important. Each designer has different sizing. Let's not have the shoes control our lives and make informed decisions when we do buy them, because they are investments. So typically when I'm doing videos with you guys, I'm gonna be wearing this, which just is a fun little slipper from Free People, because I don't wear shoes inside my house, and these are fun. And fun, comfortable things. We can't always wear the most comfortable things. I was about to throw these out, and then I realized I'm going to Nashville next month. And everyone, we have this group chat, it's like 7 people. everyone keeps talking about the boots they're gonna wear and this and that. And I don't have a lot of boots, but I was like, these are kind of country, right? The only problem with these is like when you have the other shoe next to it and you walk, you'll fall because you trip yourself. But what this shoe says, I mean, this is just Steve Madden. I think it was like $80 or less. So I was like, I don't really wear it. If you see someone out there wearing spikes on their shoe, it means when you come correct, because I'm not gonna be signing up for your BS. I don't know what space I was in when I bought this. Probably one where I wasn't gonna take any crap. They can ward off evil. I think that's what this shoe does. So I'm sorry, shoe, for almost throwing you out, because I think you're gonna be a smash hit in Nashville. Know your audience. And I hope I know mine. I hope you're enjoying this video. It's not to tell you about my collection of high-end shoes, and the truth is I don't have as many as I would like. I would like more. And I hope you would like more too, because if the man in your life doesn't know you might want a shoe, you just basically tell him. And that's kind of how I've gotten a lot of my shoes. And I'm gonna have to ask them, how do they feel when they get it? Yeah, they're gonna feel like a lot broker, but when they see you in that shoe, I think it does something to a man. It makes him feel proud that she's wearing this shoe, she's happy in this shoe, and the shoe's not going anywhere. And you know what? I have a secret. This shoe will probably outlast the man if you're just dating him. And my one shoe tip for everyone out there is, if you're a taller person, man or woman, try to stay away from very, very pointy shoes. I've seen some men's shoes that are so pointy, like, and not only are they pointy, they're a large size. If you're gonna be taller and have a large shoe size, try and do a more rounded shoe at the front. And then say if you're shorter, a pointed shoe would elongate you. That's just a quick tip. And this is just scratching the surface of shoe love, because shoe love's beautiful. And I will say, it's the first thing I'm gonna be looking at if you're a man. Not to say I'm judging, but all I have to do is look at your shoes to get an idea of your personality. And if I see like a man with blown out flip-flops wearing jeans, I'm thinking frat boy. Doesn't always have to make sense. It just has to make sense to you, because you're the most important person in the world. And I hope this video did make sense to you. Take time to consider what shoe wear you're wearing today. For me, I'm going hiking and I plan on wearing some fabulous shoes anyway. Sending you shoe love. Please hit the like, subscribe, share, notification bell, comment below on your thoughts about shoes. Please check out my Instagram. I'll be uploading a video from 2015 when I first got those shoes. Sending good shoe vibes out there, because you deserve to be in the most expensive shoes in the world. Love you.